Grayson.
Hi, Aaron. It's nice to meet you,
You too.
finally.
I know. Okay,
How are
so
things with you today?
good. So go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, as you can tell from my resume, I was born in Charlotte, but I moved to Connecticut when I was 7 years old, about 45 minutes outside of New York City. Um, and then I knew I wanted to come back to South Carolina or North Carolina for school. So I applied to a bunch of schools in that little region, and I got set on Clemson as soon as I visited. Um, I love the sports, the atmosphere. I grew up playing sports. I was really looking to play lacrosse or golf in college. Um, and so it's been nice that I've been able to continue my career here at Clemson for golf by playing on the club team. Um, so from there, I've got a passion for marketing, and I've been pursuing my marketing degree. I've been really trying to get involved in as many activities as possible outside of the school. Um, I really got kicked off on this by doing student ambassador programs. So I was a student ambassador for Spotify, for Atlantic Drift, which is a clothing company, as well as Old School Brand, which is a clothing
Right.
company. So that's been really exciting to kind of practice what I've learned in the classroom and put it into action with real people and students. Um, I've grown up with a passion for automobiles and car design, and so I've really tuned my marketing passion towards automobiles. And I got involved with CUI Car, which is Clemson's International Center for Automotive Research, um, in January of this year, and it's been a great 7 month internship. It's a really intimate office. There's 7 people there, and they've really, listened to my voice and have had a positive impact on me. And it's been great for learning real world marketing techniques and gaining that experience needed.
Right, that's awesome. Well, tell me why you want to work for Tech Systems.
I want to work for Tech System because of uh, my my love of talking to people. I love meeting new people, talking to them, really caring about them, and I feel I have a very genuine personality in which I can connect with people and I'd make a great fit as a recruiter. I consider myself to be proficient in screening the quality of human beings, and so I think that would be a good addition to the tech systems team. Um, the culture, the environment, and the opportunity and room for growth is really attractive about tech systems. Um, I really want to get into an environment that wants people to thrive and excel. And working in a group, collaborative environments seems like the right place for me.
That's great. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, how competitive are you as a person?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how competitive am I? I find myself hard to believe that I'd choose anything less than 10. I'm about as competitive as it comes. Anything from video games to I can give you a specific example. Is when I'm taking up photography as a pretty serious hobby, and it was a family wedding, and I wasn't supposed to take pictures for the wedding, but I brought my camera along, and I asked if I could take pictures, and they said, go ahead, take pictures. We have a photographer, but you're more than welcome to shoot as well. And so I ended up taking pictures all that day, and I was almost pushing the other photographer out of the way because I was so competitive about getting the best picture quality there. And so it was funny. My family was giving me grief because they saw me pushing and nudging back there with the other photographer. But it was fun. It worked out well. I really have that competitive spirit that hopefully I can bring to the workforce.
That's great. So, why should I hire you?
Last year. Um, with all due respect, I think the question should be why shouldn't you hire me? I think I've got all the tools needed to succeed in tech systems. I don't think you're going to find a more valuable candidate to add to your team. I'm a great judge of quality in person. I know the field. I'm an experienced marketer, and I just don't think you can find that intersection with any other candidate here.
That's great. So, what motivates you?
Um, Being impactful. I really like having my voice heard. I don't want to be in the background. I don't want to be a bystander. I want to be the one making decisions. I want to be able to influence people. And I've got really really big goals. I can see myself as a CEO of Tech Systems one day, and that's because I really want to drive to succeed and have people look up to me is what I want. So hopefully I can make
That's
that happen.
great. So tell me about a time that you had to use your presentation skills to influence somebody's opinion.
I've got a great example for that actually. During my internship at CUI Car, pretty early on actually, I was in charge of planning an event. It was a car show with about 4,000 people expected in attendance, and my position on the planning committee was managing the event and the logistics of the event. And what that consisted of is having a complete, comprehensive layout of everything from start to end to the event. And so my boss gave me the responsibility of drafting a plan um, to present to the entire CUI Car team. So it's about 7 people, former executives at GM, former executives at BMW, really, really, really special people and really accomplished people. And so I had to create this plan and present it to these 7 people. And it was very intimidating. I'd been in the office for about 2 months, and I was talking to the former president of GM Canada. So it was a turning point for me because I was able to portray what I wanted to do and where I saw the event being, um, with confidence was the big thing. And I think he got that sense, and he knew that I had a passion for presenting and being in front of a crowd. And I think he took it well. And the executive director took me aside after, and he actually said he was very impressed with my presentation and what I had to show to the office.
That's great. Can you give me an example of an important goal you had to set and your progress in reaching that goal?
Um, my start of my senior year in high school, I played lacrosse freshman through junior year of high school, and I was looking to play lacrosse in college until I realized my passion was golf, and so I decided to go out for the golf team senior year. And I played throughout my life, and I was new to the team, but I knew I wanted to have an impact for the team, make a state championship run. And so I set a goal for myself to be an all-state golfer my senior year, and it was not easy, especially coming into a very competitive program and competitive division. All the headlines were surprise Wiley comes out of nowhere, and so it was a lot of hard work. I really wanted to prove myself that I could be the one or two golfer on the team, and the state championship is when I slipped into the top 10 of the state golfers, which is all state, by coming in second place at the state championship. So it was a great feeling.
Yeah, I bet.
It was really nice, accomplishing that goal.
That's awesome. So can you tell me about a time when you had to deal with a coworker who wasn't doing their share of work?
Definitely. Going back to CUI Car and in this event that we were planning, there was a planning team of 3 people, and one of the females on the planning team was very assertive in wanting to do all things required for the event to come together. So she was in charge of sponsorships for the event, and I was in charge of, like I said, management layout
Right.
of the event. And she pretty routinely would be pulling up ideas and speaking to our boss about ways that she thought she should, ways that she thought we should organize the event. And it was a little annoying at first because I had the ideas I wanted to present to my boss, and I thought they were the best ideas. obviously. um, but she kept bringing these up and taking credit for a lot of it. And so instead of kind of lashing out at her, I would accept her ideas and I would really take them into account. And then I would kind of turn it back on her by asking her if I could help her with sponsorships at all, to kind of create that collaborative environment of us all working together. And so it worked out well that she kind of realized that maybe she was overstepping her boundaries a little bit, and it was beneficial for all of us.
Right. So tell me your biggest weakness and why.
My biggest weakness is definitely trying to satisfy everyone. Um, I always want to listen to everyone's opinions, and I want to make everyone happy. And while growing up, that's what I was taught by my parents is, be accommodating and listen to everyone. But once I've gained experience in the real world, especially in marketing and business, is that you can't satisfy everyone. There's really no way to do that, and there are a lot of times where you're going to have to make executive decisions to get stuff done. And that's what I've learned with my real world marketing experience is that you do need to be assertive and make decisions when they need to be made.
Right. Well, I appreciate you coming in today. Before we wrap things up, do you have any questions for me?
I do have a couple questions. One is, what do you think the single largest problem facing your staff would be, and how do you think I might be positioned to solve that?
I think the biggest issue with our staff would be too much teamwork. Sometimes everybody is working together a little too well. I think that you would fit in great, though, with our team, and I think that you would be a good fit for our company.
Great. Going off of that, do you think you have any hesitations about my qualifications as a candidate?
I don't. I'm going to have to talk to our management and make sure that we are all on the same page. And we do have a couple other interviews this week, but after that, we should have a decision for you.
Great. What kind of timeline are you looking for on that decision?
You should hear back from me within the week. I would give you by the end of the week. I will have a decision for you.
Awesome. Thank you. One more question going out. I was looking on your website, and I know you're a global company. You've got offices in North America, Europe, Asia. But what kind of emerging market penetration um, strategies are you looking for in terms of tech systems? Are you looking to expand the company, and how and what level are you looking to do that?
I think we definitely are trying to expand our company. I think we're just waiting for the right opportunity to do that and have a great team who is in play to do that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Aaron.
Thank you.